Oh my god, it's been like, I don't know, it's been so long since I've been live. Like, guys, this is like insane. I'll be surprised if anybody actually comes on. Like, we're kind of just like existing at this point. Like, we've been so busy, but we have a new sketchbook, and we're kind of just like making our crew and putting her into here. Also, like, my makeup is like half done. It's kind of crazy, guys. Anyways, they're called the Shikosha Pirates. Like, barely see that. I don't know. I will be utterly shocked if anybody comes on because, it's like fucking middle of the night, 1:20 a.m. I don't even know if anybody can hear me. Nobody's there. So, stop talking to yourself. But anyways, back to talking to ourselves because really, that's what this is about. Also, we gotta stay quiet, by the way. Also, don't mind the fact that like half of my makeup is done. Wow. Anyway, so here's our crew. We have Val. You can't really see it. You have Drum. He's actually been developed. Isn't he like such a baddie? I'll try and post like some better stuff later. But I don't know. This is just my hey, I'm back, but I'm gonna be more elusive than usual stream because I've been really, really busy recently. But other than that, we actually have a good life for ourselves going. We're technically gonna be getting what I guess is a job soon. Yeah, a job. We don't censor the words job here because we're great people. Other than that, I was thinking of maybe like selling a couple things on eBay because technically we're broke and technically that job is gonna get us nowhere. Other than that, maybe I'll start selling some art. Also, we have a love interest, a new love interest. We believe the thing with AJ was a flunk. I mean, I'm sorry, Glenn, for that one guy who's named AJ. That entire thing was a fluke, guys. It was so bad. We asked him out, and then he said no, and then he said, "Okay, let's stay friends." And I was like, "Okay, sure, that's cool." And 3 weeks later, he asked me out, and I rejected him because I wasn't like mentally well enough to be in a relationship anymore. And that same week, I was hit on by like 7 different guys, which is not okay, by the way. So today, we're making our OC's love interest come to reality. And he's super fine. Like, like, smash, guys, smash. Utter smash. Yes, he is based off of Gaja from Black Clover. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, like, appearance wise. But let's be honest, Gaja kind of copied him. Oh. Anyways, Drum Kuznetsov. I don't know why I made basically all of them Russian. maybe it's because Abel is from the North Blue, and I mean, her name is Abel Ackerman. That's not fucking Russian, guys. But she's Russian anyways, born November 28th. She's 27 years old. She is the captain of the Shikosha Pirates. She is the devil fruit user of the Glare Glare fruit, the Giro Giro no Mi. She has all three hockey types because, like, she is kind of overpowered. Yeah. We might do something that, like, branches off from the One Piece thing, and, like, has its own, like, storyline where, like, these guys come in, but when, like, they disappear off to the North Blue because, like, yeah. She has the belly bounty of 5,265,800,000. Yeah. She's also 7'4". We love her girls tall. She wields like six. I'm pretty sure it's 6'6". I think they're 6'6" long. Like two swords, two blades. They're super sick. The blades, by the way, are called Juzumaru and Akujiki. Drum. The baddie, the love interest. Okay. So he's the first mate of the Shikosha Pirates. He doesn't have a devil fruit user because his baddie of a captain can't swim because she's a devil fruit user. And if she can't swim, we need someone else to swim. So baddie drum over here decided no, I'm not gonna have a devil fruit. So that I could fish my own captain out of the fucking sea if something happens. So yeah. He also has all three hockey types to make up for the fact that he doesn't have the devil fruit power. His bounty, which should be higher in my wholehearted opinion, is 4,568,900,000 belly. He's also from the North Blue, Russian, obviously. By the way, they both lived together. Like they knew each other like for a long, long, long time. He's 30 years old. He was born October 17th. He's 7'8", which is like 4 inches taller than his baddie of a captain. I was gonna make him like 8'4" at some point, but I was like, you know what? No, I might end up making him 8'4". I don't know. You know, I'm gonna make him 8'4". He's 8'4" now, guys. Like I thought for like the longest moment that he was like in the 8 feet range. But I guess that when I was writing down his character page, I did not make him 8'4". Well, now he's 8'4" now. He's 8'4" and a male. He's such a baddie. Yeah. He'll risk his life for Avel. And in some scenarios, like depending on the chat. By the way, I use character AI a lot. But depending on the scenario that we're in, he's either married to Abel, the love interest of Abel, or like dating or in the fiance or honeymoon stage. It's super cute, guys. But anyways, number 3, we have Batty Berry. She's amazing. Yep, no, wait. He's amazing. I'm sorry. He's transgender. He's a female to male. But anyways, he's our beautiful navigator. He has observation and armament hockey. Advanced, by the way. 2 billion 587,600,000 belly. Also from the North Blue. Midwestern Russian, kind of. He's 22. Very young, guys. Very young. Born April 16th, which is like 3 days before my awful mom's birthday. Um, did I say he was like 6'2"? Anyways, best map maker on the fucking ship. Excellent at drawing freehand, and personally painted the mural on the ceiling of the Shokanen's mess hall, which is so peak, guys. That's just something though. He likes carrying like super cool things around. And then you have Discord, who is also a navigator and Barry's younger brother. He only has observation hockey. He only has 1,983,680,000 belly. Also from the North Blue, because obviously, yes. He's 20 years old, 2 years younger than Brary, born August 6th, which is 20 years before. I mean, 20 days before my birthday. He's kind of shorter. He's 5'11". He's male, not trans or anything else. Aspires to be like his brother. Um, Excellent in wayfinding, and most reliable in navigating new territory on a whim. Amazing. And he is essentially a rogue because he likes trapping and knows his way around a dagger. And then you have Akon, amazing guy, supplier, and Jasper's twin brother, has armament and observation hockey, kind of skilled but not really. 3,789,250,000 belly bounty. Also from the North Blue. We don't know where exactly. Neither did they. He's 35, actually, older than our beautiful Captain Abel, and actually older than our beautiful, handsome first mate, who's like the only one who's drawn out technically. Um. Anyways, he's Spire. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. He's really good with spears, guys. Very bad at sensing danger, but nobody cares about that because he's looking kind of peak. One of the tallest on the crew. He's 8'5" and male. Born December 31st. And then you have his twin sister, um, who only has observation hockey. I think, yeah, she has a lower bounty than her brother, which is 3,571,300,000 belly. Also 35, same birthday. Um, she's just a little bit shorter. Looks the same as her brother, and really good with animals, especially birds and feline creatures. And is usually the one stuck with her twin. Oh fuck! I did not realize you were here. Hi, Lucy. Hi. I was just talking to myself for like the past. I was just talking to myself for like the first 14 minutes and I kind of just got into a flow state. So I am sorry for not noticing you earlier. Also, no, don't say sorry. It's my fault for not existing. Like, I've been so elusive lately. Like, it's not even funny. Anyways, you didn't hear the first part of this. But, anyways, as you know, One Piece, they have pirates, and that's the beautiful Shikosha pirates, guys. Oh yeah. This is my new journal, by the way. Yep, the Shikosha pirates. We love them. Okay, that's great. But yeah, did you see our handsome man drum yet? Do you see how handsome? Wait, let me get it up to the camera. See how handsome he is? Oh my god, so fine. So fine, guys. We love him. Wait. Oh yeah. He's kind of based off of that one guy from Black Clover, who's like the Heart Kingdom guy. I don't know. But that's all I have down for now for my crew. Yeah, no. Jasper, she's like the last one that I wrote down anything about. And Morrow, all you have written down is chef. You can't really see it. But yeah, chef. That's all of us written down. Yes, handsome man alerts. But you can't have him. Cause this is my baddie Avel's man. He would do anything for his captain. If you wanna see, let me show you what the inspiration was. Entire screen. Let me show you the inspiration. So we're sharing our screen. Oh, I just doxed myself. This guy. This guy. It's so blurry. Wait. I can do this. I can do this. Trust. I'm sorry. Yes! This baddie is who he's based off of. There's a very obvious resemblance, but like technically Drum was the first. Drum was the first, guys. Um yeah, no. But we love him. We love Gaja. Also, we have new art, by the way. Last time we were here, we drew Femboy Whitebeard, which by the way, the Redditors loved. So yeah, the Redditors loved Femboy Whitebeards. Um, remember this baddie, Femboy Whitebeard. But they loved him, so yeah. And we only have one new piece of art, like in our sketchbook. And that is okay. A little bit of context here. I was being a baddie on character AI because I'm not age restricted yet. And I had like the sickest roleplay ever. And it was where Avel was a vice admiral, by the way. So shh. We don't talk about that. But I drew her. I drew her as a vice admiral. She's like the exact same thing as her pirate counterpart, but anyways, look at that. Oh man, why is it so? What a gorgeous baddie. Don't we agree? Okay, I don't know why it's so bright, but what a gorgeous baddie. Do we not agree? Do we not agree that that is a baddie? I will, when I say that I am pansexual, I would genuinely crack anything, including my own OCs. I'm not okay. But you know what? Since we're on live stream, we might as well just yap about life. Because you know what? That's basically what these live streams have turned into. Basically just turned about me yapping about stuff. So the guy that we mentioned last time who we liked, remember him? Glenn. Freaking Glenn Stanley, guys. Season by is crazy. Aren't we all? Okay, but guys, AJ, we have news. So we asked him out like um 4 weeks ago, like 4 or 5 weeks ago. Like basically last stream. After last stream, we asked him out. That went horribly, by the way. So like we did it worked, and he was like, yeah, no, let's just stay friends. Keep that in mind, by the way. Let's just stay friends. Because technically he was not ready for a relationship yet, because apparently all his other relationships were like down fucking hell. But yeah, he rejected me. And then spring break happened. And then like a week or two later, just like up to the point where there's like 3 weeks in between that period, one of our mutual friends told me to go back to where I first went to ask him out, which was like in front of the weightlifting room. And he asked me out 3 weeks after he rejected me. And in response to that, I rejected him back because I was no longer ready for a relationship. And apparently, my best friend caught some flags, some very red flags. So we rejected his ass. And we're single now, guys. Still, we've been single. Not that it matters. But that same week, which was actually last week, guys. Last week. That same week, I was hit on by at least seven different guys. 7. Which is not okay. Like, I beg your finest pardon, but what do you see in this person? Not even a single girl, by the way. Not even a single girl. Unless we count my bestie boo. But like we always hit on each other. And also she's my hubby, so that does not count. But we need to bring out the texts. We need to bring out the texts. This guy, Jaden. Actually, I think we should stop doxing people now. We should probably give them like fake names. We're definitely gonna dox Glenn. We dox Glenn Stanley, guys. Freaking Floridian. Anyways, let's give him a different name. Yeah, let's just keep on doxing people from my school. Anyways, Jaden. He very clearly likes me. And I'm honestly quite an oblivious person, or I will act so like I'll pretend to be so freaking oblivious to the point where I will blackmail myself into thinking like the latter. So I know for a fact that he likes me, but I've been acting so oblivious to the point where I'm not even sure if he likes me anymore. Even though it is very clearly obvious, and there's this really tiny voice in my head that's like screaming, he likes you, he likes you. And I'm just like, I'm getting such bad headaches from this. Let me just show you the text. I'm still scrolling right now if you can't see. This is the perks of having a flip phone, guys. Look at this gorgeous baddie of a phone. Anyways, that isn't even all of it. Did it like delete itself? I think like half of the text deleted themselves. Hey guys, that's not okay. But like we've been texting a lot recently. And it's been getting really obvious. And he asked me out on a date. Like, well, we were talking about dates. And it was getting kind of interesting. Let me just get to the actual conversation first. Okay, so Saturday, like 11 p.m., like freaking midnight. I was like, he texted me about Ray from Neon Genesis and how his cousin did not know who Ray was from Neon Genesis. And my reply was, bro's texting about Genesis at 11 fucking p.m. He's like, yes, I am. And I was like, oh no. And he's like, it's the weekend. What do you expect? I'm like, yeah, valid. He's like, yep, but I'm watching Genesis right now. Never seen it before. I'm like, wait, you've never seen it? And like, it just goes on like this for a while. And then we started up talking about like the restaurant that I went to where I got to sit up at the bar because I apparently look old enough to pass in as an adult and get offered an actual cocktail. Yeah, that's cute, guys. We don't talk about that. I would have totally accepted it too, but like, I'm not legally able to drink yet, guys. Oh yeah, I mean, I could be in college for all you guys know, but like, I don't know why I'm talking like there's an entire like audience here, because I bet you nobody watches my hours long live streams to like the full extent, and it's literally just you, Lucy. But let's be real here, I'm in high school. Let's just keep it at that. um, but yeah, we started talking about that. And then we started about talking about how band teachers are literally dads, like father figures. And he's like, my band director was like the best. You're a year younger than me? This is my look of disbelief here. There is no way you are a year younger than me. No way. There's no way. I don't believe you. I don't believe, like, at that point, how old do you think I am? Because I don't believe you. And if I were to be so honest here, I'm kind of concerned. I don't believe that. I do not believe that. Like, oh, bestie boo. Boy, do I have news for you. But another person apparently joined the live stream, so that is news for another day. Um, let's just say you're wrong. But I am in high school. Let's just stick it to that. Anyways, back to the conversation. I'm gonna wrap it up because I do want to get to an old project. But like we were talking about that, and then today it's okay. You are not being weird. You are not being weird. I'm the one being weird. Okay. I'm the one being weird. I'm the one being weird. But on here, in this live stream, we can all be weird together. All of us. But yeah, we started talking about like gay stuff. Me and him. And also you are never weird. Whatever happens in here is my fault. Okay? Cause this is my live stream. So it's gonna be weird. But today we started talking about thrift stores because I did go thrifting, like just a little bit, today. We started talking about it, and he started talking about his Jordans collection and how he thrifted like literally every pair of shoe, which is so sick, by the way. And then we were like, and he told me about where he goes thrifting, and I'm like, ooh, okay, I'll definitely need to go then. And he's like, yes, and then I'll bring you with me someday. Trust. And I was in the middle of typing because typing on here is like slow. And I was like, maybe I'll just kidnap someone to take with me. And he's like, what? And I'm like, I love going with people. And he's like, hell yeah. And I was like, yeah, that would be fun. We should go. And he's like, if my parents allow and your parents allow, then for sure. I'm like, no, obviously, yeah. And he's like, but that does sound very fun. I'm like, yeah, we should figure something out. He's like, one day, yes. And I'm gonna be like, that's gonna be so fun for sure. And he was like, it'll be super fun. And then he said, but let's say, other than shopping, what would you like to do? And I was like, movies are fun. we're just going out. And here's me acting oblivious, by the way. I know he likes me. And we started talking about movies. And he's like, oh, the Mario 2 movie is coming out. Also, who on here is like being invisible? Okay, now they're gone. Anyways, and then I started talking about Project Hail Mary. New favorite movie, by the way. He's like, wait, you watched that? No way. And I'm like, I'd give anything to watch it again. He's like, I want to see it. And like a minute later, he's like, is this still in theaters? I'm like, check it, I hope. And then he's like, then maybe we could see it together. I'm like, yes. He's like, it is. I'm like, yes, we have to go, bro. And he's like, maybe it's gonna be out tomorrow. Cause like that's the only time because it won't be in the theaters next weekend. I'm like, fair, fair. He's like, not unless we look at some other theaters not in celebration. I'm like, okay, you wanna ask our parents? And he's like, unless you wanna do it today at like 7:05 or a little later, I could tell my parents today or tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, I need to finish my chores real quick. And I cannot go, by the way, because I'm kind of grounded now. But and then he said, trust me, it's not that big of a deal. We could always figure out something else or some other time. And I'm like, okay then. And then he's like, plus we agreed to chill after school a little while, which is true. And then he says this quote, open quote, we low-key don't need all that fancy date stuff. It would be cool just spending some time with you. Closed quote. Yeah. So, what am I in a relationship right now? I don't know. But I don't really know, guys. But you know what? I don't know. It's kind of chill. Hey guys. That's not okay. I can't. But the new episode for the Elfpath arc. Oh, the new art style. I don't know how I feel about the new art style, man. Also, how long were you just stalking this stream, bro? How long? But I did see the new art style. And let me just like go back to it real quick. I'm kind of disappointed in it. It could be a little bit better, guys. Oh god. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, it could be a bit better, guys. I remember watching that. 5 minutes! And you've just been sitting there? Hey guys. No, that's not okay. That is not okay, guys. It's not okay. Let's not just like disappear like that. But yeah, you guys heard the tea about freaking Jaden, and I'm just gonna keep on pretending to be oblivious because I could be really oblivious sometimes, and if I'm oblivious, that makes things better. But like, it gets to a certain point. It really does. Yeah. Anyways, I did see the new episode trailer, and I wasn't sure what to think about it. But you know what? There is worse out there. Like, God, I don't know. Let's just say the first few episodes of Black Clover. That I would say is worse. Impel Down, one of the yes. You just started Impel Down? How dare you? I'm currently rewatching from Punk Hazard because I kind of liked Punk Hazard if I were to be honest. So I'm rewatching from there because it's been a hot minute. And also, I want to stay as caught up as possible for the latest stuff. I can't wait for the new episodes. Ah, days of watching episode. Yeah, that's fair. There is so much to watch. I kind of just like put it on in the background. I just rewatched all of the movies and cried again in One Piece Red. Um, yeah, I rewatched all of the movies and I just like put One Piece on in the background when I'm doing stuff. Sometimes when I'm sleeping. Yeah, we love falling asleep to One Piece. And then we also have this child who I do believe I need to wash at some point. Because in my opinion, I don't know. I think we need to wash him. We need to wash him at some point. We need a lot of wash. We need to wash. I can't speak. We need to wash a lot of things. Did you see this? Yes, I seen. Well, I've only seen a couple episodes of season 2. Um, but from what I have, it's pretty good. Your mom liked it? Your mom liked it? That's actually kind of cool. I mean, I need to get my dad into One Piece. He's like, "Oh yeah, I will." And he's just like, "No." He started watching when One Piece live action, and he could not finish it. And I told him it's because he's not watched any of the original anime. So yeah, he does not want to watch any more One Piece just because he started with the live action and could not finish it. Also, by the way, I'm gonna teach you guys like, oh god, my computer's hot. Never use a school computer for YouTube, like YouTube streaming, guys, because it's gonna get really, really hot. And yeah. Oh, wait. Hey, you didn't see that? You didn't see any of the videos regarding Baddie Aikanu? Hey, man. Hey, man. Okay, yes, he did kill Ace. I'm gonna be so real with you. That made me cry. But right now, we're gonna be working on Doflamingo. We've been needing to work on Doflamingo for like forever. Okay, bestie. Okay, Lucy, that is fair. It is also kind of my fault because I did start streaming very, very late. But yes, beg your father, it's the fucking weekend, guys. Actually, wait. Do you guys also have teacher work day tomorrow? Because if so, that's like epic. Also, I should put probably proper clothes on because I can't just be a mess in a tank top. Oh, the band app, guys. It's been a hot minute. As we're cutting out our Doflamingo almost life-size copy, we're gonna be yapping about my bitch of a mother. So I'm just gonna like maybe put a proper shirt on because I am wearing a tank top right now. But yeah, you're on spring break? Girl, get out. I had my spring break like a couple weeks ago. Get out. Alright, close. Um, Yo, guys, that's like insane. Anyways, a fit check. I'm wearing an old shirt of mine that was like low key my favorite like forever ago. Um, it's like way too small for me now. But you know what? Fit check, guys. Yeah, it says one in a million because we are one in a million, guys. Um, yeah, I had this since I was like 6. It still fits me, like maybe like as a crop top. But you know what? The point is that it still fits and it gives like the worst ass tan lines ever. But like it turned into like a golden melon and it's like it's super beautiful. The band chat. Okay, so here's some like family lore. I got my cool phone taken away. And my small MP3 player, if I was like once my goddess is like broken. So we still gotta send it in. Cause like it charges and it overheats when it charges, but it doesn't turn on. So like we can't go into band app anymore, guys. I don't know if this works. Band app. No, I don't want backseat window oil painting. I want the band app. But also, this is like the school computer, and everything is always blocked. Yeah, no, it's blocked. So, anyways, this is for you guys. You're live? Yes! What a baddie. Oh, you didn't see the fit. This is the fit. Like a tiny old shirt that I used to have. I need fun purses in my mess of a room. Because our room is a mess, guys. Yo, guys.